What is up guys, it's your boy Swolem here, back with another Wrath of the Lich King Classic video. So we have a lot to talk about today. We have some huge news from Blizzard themselves. We're gonna cover two main topics. They are both on Wowhead as well, so you can go on there and check out the articles. But let's get right into it. So first of all, Blizzard has just announced the new fresh start realms. The NA realm will be Sky Fury, and the EU realm will be Thekol. Both are PvP realms. So let's start out with the negatives first, then go over to the positives. So the one negative thing that I have to say here is that they're launching this with the maintenance, which kind of sucks for Europe, because we're getting those servers one day after NA. So for streaming purposes and stuff like that, it's it kind of sucks for European streamers, but either way, we're getting those with the maintenance. So for North America, this happens on Tuesday, August 30th. There will be a new fresh start realm available for character creation and play immediately after the patch maintenance is complete. Once again, the North American realm will be Sky Fury, and it's a PvP server. As well, for EU, on Wednesday, on August 31st, there will be a new fresh start realm available for character creation and play immediately after the patch maintenance is complete. That realm will be Thekol, also a PvP server. So as of right now, it does not look like you can reserve any names on these servers. It looks like these servers will be popping up the second the maintenances are done. So if you want to reserve a specific name on these fresh servers, you will have to log on as soon as possible after the maintenance is complete. Once again, this could change over the next couple of days, but as of right now, there are no name reservations, and these realms are coming up after the maintenance. Now the positives here, they far outweigh the negatives, because first of all, we're getting one realm for each region, which is actually huge, and this is amazing for these fresh servers. Blizzard have said that if they need to, they can open up the servers for transfers to other servers as well after 3 months, but that is based on the health of the servers. So by keeping it one server per region, you have a lot more chances of that server being successful and having a healthy amount of players actively playing on those servers. So having one per region is great. The kind of negative thing here is that it has to be PvP, so it's only PvP. So if you're planning on playing on a PvE fresh server, that's kind of messed up now. You can't do that. It's only one server per region, and it's a PvP server. That being said though, like if you look at Season of Mastery, Dreadnought was the one huge mega server, and pretty much everyone went there. So we need to have one big server anyway. Everyone will create a mega server. So by having one server, then Blizzard have kind of made that mega server for us. This is great. It will keep the population of these servers very, very healthy. It could create some login issues at the beginning. There could be some queues, but then again, I would rather have queues at the beginning and then have healthy player population for the rest of the game. And yeah, those queues, you're just gonna live with them anyway. And with the layering system, we can have quite a few people on one server. Now, for the purpose of checking out the popularity between the factions on these fresh servers, I have created a poll on my YouTube channel, so make sure to go to my YouTube page or my YouTube channel, go to the community tab and vote if you're playing on Alliance or Horde, so we can see the disparity between the two. So if you're playing, just let me know what you're playing. Do so in the poll or in the comment section down below. I'm kind of really excited for Fresh. I will definitely be playing Fresh. I'm gonna go absolutely ham, and yeah, let me know if you're playing Alliance or Horde so I can play with you as well. That sounded wrong, didn't it? Yeah. That's kinda sus, bro. Okay, moving on to number 2, the second thing I want to talk about in this video, item level Squish for Trial of the Crusader and Ice Crown Citadel. This is absolutely massive. It's something I did not think Blizzard would do for Wrath Classic, but I really do agree with what they're saying here. So let's talk about it. The item level Squish is just an idea so far. It's something Blizzard is exploring, which is mentioned multiple times in the article down below. Nothing is confirmed to be changing, but they are looking at what they can do. There has been a lot of discussion regarding raid lockouts for Wrath of the Lich King Classic, but Blizzard finally did confirm that 10-man raids and 25-man raids will not share a lockout, but normal and heroic will share a lockout. On the topic regarding lockouts, Josh Greenfield said, "The idea, the intent, is for players to be able to choose a difficulty per boss. We can't promise that we will be able to do that for Trial of the Crusader, but we will try. TOC was not designed for that, so there are some challenges. From Blizzard's perspective and community sentiment, many players feel that Ulduar was one of the most beloved raids from the OG Wrath. Unfortunately, the gear that was released in patch 3.2, aka Call of the Crusader, was way more powerful than Ulduar's gear. Because of that, many players simply stopped raiding Ulduar entirely, and Blizzard does not want that to happen again. This time for Classic, Blizzard wants to give Ulduar more time to shine." So this is absolutely fantastic if you ask me. Like, Ulduar is one of the raids I missed out on during OG Wrath, so I do want I wanna actually experience Ulduar in Wrath Classic, and I want the gear to be impactful. It is also kind of like, if you keep Ulduar, it's kind of something that happened between Ulduar and TOC that still remains in retail as well, where whenever they release a new raid, that kind of makes the old one absolutely obsolete. Like, whenever a new raid comes out, almost nobody does the old one anymore, because the new raid content and the new tier gear is just so much better than the previous one, and that's something that kind of started with Trial of the Crusader and still happens to this day. And that's kind of something they talk about here, a new raid tier being released and making the entire previous tier's gear obsolete is a paradigm that kind of started with the TOC patch in some aspects. One of the ideas Blizzard is exploring is the possibility of reducing the item level on gear from Trial of the Crusader so that this does not happen. Chris Searhut had this to say: "When TLC came out, there basically was no point to go to Ulduar anymore. The idea right now is to basically take all of the TLC gear and drop them about 13 item levels, so that items from hard mode Ulduar gear are just a little bit better than TLC normal, but items that drop in TLC hard modes are better than what drops in Ulduar." They also said that they wanted something like what happened in Burning Crusade Classic, where players were still going into Serpentine Cavern and Tempest Keep at the same time that Black Temple was out. There's a lot of different activity across different levels, so that everyone was able to play different things and run their alts. It was sort of a vibrant ecosystem of raids. This was the same in Classic WoW as well. Whenever, for example, Ankh came out, people were still doing both Sulgur Rib and also the old raids as well, like Blackwing Lair. Molten Core, sure, not a lot of people were doing that anymore, but still, raids like Blackwing Lair was done way into other raids being released. They also said that for Icecrown Citadel, this also means those item levels will also need to be shrunk down to keep everything in check. So basically, they're looking at maybe reducing the item levels of Trial of the Crusader and Icecrown Citadel. That's gonna be really interesting, and it's a huge change for Wrath Classic for sure. Either way, let me know what you think about all of this in the comment section down below. I hope you enjoyed this video, kind of a late one today. I just got home from work, so I had to talk about this, because those fresh servers, we have one per region. That's amazing news. All of this is really interesting, so once again, let me know what you think down below. Subscribe to the channel for more Wrath Classic content, and leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.